Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Mustang Island, Port Aransas, spring break. I'm old and grumpy. I shouldn't be here, but I wanted to show you guys a little taste of what things are like. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It is packing in. There's actually right now traffic jams on the beach. I'm going to take you to the most crowded spot. It was the hot spot last night, and it's still pretty packed right now. There's actually 3 or 4 police cars in a line just parked there, taking turns staring at the people driving by, keeping everyone in check. Hopefully that's enough. Excuse me, ladies, put some clothes on. Port Aransas is not Sodom and Gomorrah. There's so much traffic. They're going to wind up passing me. You can see everyone's set up. You would be hard-pressed to find a spot along the water right now. I did sneak in between some other people my age, found a nice quiet spot, hung out for a few hours. But I did want to just go for a drive. The main road. The girls are passing me again. Wish I had my citation booklet. I could write them up for dressing appropriately at a public beach. All the kids here, they call it spring break. You know what their parents call it that had to pay for all this? Spring broke. There's a grandpa joke for you. We skipped dad jokes, guys, about 30 years ago. We're on grandpa jokes now. Helicopters passing overhead. Just cruising the beach. It's a Coast Guard helicopter. I actually saw a helicopter which I believe was the Channel 6 news, but I'm not positive. But they've been pretty regular checking out the beaches. And the Coast Guard's been really good about cruising the beaches. There are a good amount of people in the water. It's in the high 70s today. Man, that helicopter's flying low. It's just... There you go. Okay, it was just checking on something. I thought someone might be in trouble. I have the most active law enforcement I have seen writing people tickets and citations. Texas game wardens. They are not fooling around. I did, speaking of game wardens, I saw the Port Aransas police doing some catch and release, stopping vehicles and letting them go. So we all do stupid things. I've said it in the other videos, this is not the town on a weekend to go to jail because the judge isn't coming in until Monday morning. So if you're dumb on a Friday night, you got a long weekend in jail. And you're going to Corpus Christi. You're not going to Aransas County or one of the vacation clubs in the area. You better get your Shawshank Redemption on if you go to Nueces. Lots of music, guys, so I had to drop the volume and add music that YouTube will accept, so I apologize about that. When I'm at the beach, I love to hear the sounds of the music and the birds and all of that, but every vehicle that passes, every vehicle in front of me and back of me has their own music going. So I'm hoping I could just lower it a little bit and maybe kind of drown it out with my music, and then YouTube will leave us alone and not give us a strike. We'll see. Guy has a, what do you call that? A horse, carpenter's horse with a saddle on it, and they're practicing their roping. That's how you know you're in Texas first, folks. You don't see that at Daytona Beach. People have that game that needs a new name, cornhole. That really needs a better name, folks. That was not what I was expecting when someone said they're going to go to the beach and cornhole. Helicopter again, man. I wonder if they're looking for something. Definitely a Coast Guard helicopter. There's so many people down by the jetty fishing. Cars are lined up. Driving by the marinas. I drove by 3 marinas today, and they are packed with empty trailers. So everyone's got their boats on the water. Put some clothes on, girls. If you see some of the bikinis these girls are wearing, and you spot your daughter in this video, you have failed as a parent. Because she's going to catch a cold. She's going to catch a cold. Everyone's just out walking. We're coming up to the busy area in a minute. And there's people acting and driving dumb already. It's a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit. You see all these people walking. Sometimes the porta potties and the trails, you know, you have to cross this road. And just as people are crossing, usually people on golf carts are trying to cut through the car lines. And yeah, just everyone slow down a little bit. There you go. There's a good example right there. Of course, everyone drives slow when they go by the police, right? Everyone's just out walking. Saw basketball hoops set up. I don't know if they still have them at night, but they used to have events like radio stations and things like that. I haven't seen that lately, but I haven't been here for spring break after, 4 p.m. in 5 or 6 years. There was a few nights where we came down here at night when everything was in full effect and put some clothes on. I'm way too old for that now. I'm not too old. I just don't have the tolerance for it. I really like the women in bikinis part. That seems enjoyable, but people being stupid and fist fighting, and last night there was a shooting further south of here. It's put some clothes on. It's not for me anymore. Fortunately, though, it is a beautiful day. Put some clothes on, girls. I'm only kidding. You're fine. Don't put some clothes on. Texas game wardens. There you go. Oh, this is not ending well. If you don't know, Texas game wardens have more ways to get you than the local police do. They are very well trained, very knowledgeable. Put some clothes on. I don't know how some of these policemen down here, law enforcement, I should say, it's hot out. I don't know how they work down here in those uniforms in the heat in the summer, Yes, I do stop and let people go. Look at that line heading back in the opposite direction. There's an ambulance over there waiting. I'm glad they got one right here. It's a good idea. Sometimes the traffic around here can be pretty bad. Yeah, those cars on the left aren't parked. They're in line. Just waiting to go. Everyone's out walking today. It's nice. That's what I don't like about coming down here at night. They're like walking right where we're driving. And I always seem to be the one driving when we came here, so I couldn't, look around. This guy's about to do something stupid, I think. Yep, there you go. Just that little tiny peel out is enough for the cops to pull you over. I had a friend do that, and he had a couple beers. Cops wouldn't have noticed him if he didn't do that little peel out move, and he went to jail for the weekend. This guy reminds me of a Lego piece, little Lego people. I don't know why. It might be the helmet and the reflective vest, and he's not working construction. You just stop in the middle of the road there. You're okay. You just run across the road. You're okay. You really got to be careful crossing these roads. But young people come down. They have fun. 99.99% of them know how to behave. The cops don't want to talk to you either. Come down and be a decent human being, you're going to have no trouble at all. There you go, ladies. It's, yeah. It's not a bad view. By the way, there's a Gulf of Mexico is on the other side of these cars on the right. You'd have to drive pretty far south to find an open stretch of beach right now. And while I like the winter time when I have the whole beach to myself, this is vital to the local economy. There you go. And it's a gorgeous day, guys. You got little flashy construction lights, or what's going on there? I just wanted to take you for a ride on the beach, and like I said, it's still early afternoon, and it's filling up fast. I know I always talk about how crowded it gets. I wouldn't even want to drive through there at like 6 o'clock because it's just going to keep filling up as the day goes on. Right now, it's just out people getting some sun. As we go further north, there's people set up in trailers, kind of the older crowd, if you will. People here on family vacations. They get to the beach in the morning, then kind of give up the beach to the spring breakers at night. So everyone's working in shifts. I did see big sections where people have 4, 5, 6 tents set up together. You can stay overnight on the beach here. Hey guys, thanks for riding along today. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching.